The year 1988, exactly 30 years ago now. 5 couples of golden-headed lion tamarins arrive at the Antwerp Zoo. They're rescued from an illegal trade circuit. At that time, the zoo employs only one 27-year-old dedicated behavioural scientist. Scientific research in zoos was still very small scale. There was already some sort of cooperation with the University of Antwerp, but no structural research programme had been set up. The 10 golden-headed lion tamarins trigger the scientist. The species is difficult to breed and is also seriously threatened by the deforestation in Brazil. The young researcher decides to set up a research project to study the tamarins in the zoo. Through observations and analyses, she discovers that they are under a lot of stress. They chase each other and do not pick off each other's fleas. There's no time to rest until there is food. But that is only once a day. The young scientist sets up an experiment with several feeding moments per day, and indeed more moments of rest shows less stressful behaviour. Births boost. Even a set of twins is born. The monkeys display their natural behaviour again. The golden-headed lion tamarins project is a success. International publications follow, and Antwerp Zoo officially becomes the studbook keeper of the species. Antwerp Zoo is the global expert. Antwerp Zoo wants to further develop this expertise. The insight that more systematic scientific research is needed on our own animals grows. And also, the doctoral students always leave and take their knowledge with them. It would be more interesting if this research was kept in-house. More research projects are set up, and specialists join in along the way, including a geneticist and a morphology expert. In 1994, this team becomes an official research centre, the Centre for Research and Conservation, or CRC. In the 1990s, the extensive research on bonobos in Planckendael Zoo leads to a new milestone: the very first foreign field station. 2 scientists attached to Antwerp Zoo and Planckendael Zoo go in search of bonobos in Congo and use former local poachers as trackers. They map out their sleeping places and make systematic behavioural observations. They extract DNA from the nests and analyse the results to better understand the bonobos. The project supports the survival of the species. Planckendael Zoo is the international studbook keeper and European coordinator of the bonobo breeding programme. The birth of the first bonobo in the animal group is the crowning glory of their work. Not separating the female in labour from the rest of the group was groundbreaking. Over the years, the research centre of Antwerp Zoo and Planckendael Zoo has grown into one of the most progressive in the world. International recognition follows in 2006 through the Research Award granted by EAZA, the European Association of Zoos and Aquaria. The Flemish government now considers the research centre a centre of excellence. And the young and passionate researcher back then? She became director of the scientific department of Antwerp Zoo and Planckendael Zoo. And how are the golden-headed lion tamarins doing now?